Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to I think this is the third brand exclusive pay-per-view, but nevertheless, welcome to Bash at the Beach. Pause on that, because I know some of y'all, we're in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Yeah, I don't even know if there's any beaches on here, but we're gonna pretend that there's a beach on here. We done set up the whole arena, shit. I'm gonna kick things off at the pay-per-view with the Cruiserweight Battle Royale. 6 men are going to compete in this match here tonight, and well, this evening, and we're going to find ourselves a new Cruiserweight champion. Not the first ever, but a new Cruiserweight champion. The first ever Cruiserweight champion was indeed, in fact, Rey Mysterio. If you go back and check out the start of this universe, you'll have seen Rey Mysterio was the first Cruiserweight champion. But now, we brought the division back, and we're going to find ourselves a new Cruiserweight champion moving forward to lead this company in the right direction with a brand new division. Got my boy TJ Perkins here. Who the fuck dabs? Like, who dabs nowadays? Prick. Who dabs? I love it. I do love it. I'm not gonna lie. But TJ Perkins, one of the first entrants here, gonna compete in this match here tonight for the Cruiserweight Championship. And it's gonna be an interesting one, man. It's not the Cruiserweights type of match. You know, they used to flying around, springboarding, diving, backflipping, corks everywhere, but this is more focused on flipping your opponent over the top rope. See what I did there? No? Okay, I'll stop. Nevertheless, here we go. We got my boy Will Ospreay. As I mentioned, the United Kingdom division is no more, which Will Ospreay was a part of, but Ospreay now making movements to the Cruiserweight division, making that transition, and I feel like this division will benefit guys like Ospreay more, who was kind of getting overpowered in the United Kingdom division. But this is definitely an opportunity for him to showcase his talent and his abilities to do things we've never seen before. And our newest signing is Rey Fénix from Lucha Underground. So yeah, we're making movements, transitioning in different areas. Hey, see what I'm doing? But yeah, no, Rey Fénix, new signing for the Ring of Honor / WCW brand. As I mentioned, I think I mentioned it, so I'll mention it now anyway. Cruiserweights will be shared between WCW and Ring of Honor, so you'll see some matches now and again on Ring of Honor, but predominantly they are going to be on WCW television. So if you're a fan of the Cruiserweights and you want to see guys like Rey Fénix, Ospreay and TJ Perkins and the other, I can't say any more names because a couple surprises, but the rest of these guys, then make sure you do check out WCW 205 Live. Will be after every show in the same video, so you'll never miss it anyway if you're watching the whole video. But if you kind of bounce off of the main event, you're not interested, I understand. Slightly a bit heartful. Here comes this motherfucker. The Hurricane is now a part of the WCW / Ring of Honor roster, and this is a big move, man. Definitely a big name, a big superstar, someone who's got a lot of history with the Cruiserweight division himself, being a Cruiserweight champion in the past. He's been a World Tag Team Champion. He's been a European Champion. So Hurricane's got himself a bit of a background, and he brings that kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Legitimacy into this division here with the Cruiserweight. So that's going to be a nice touch here, man. They got Gregory Helms, Shane Helms, the Hurricane Helms. Hurricane is up in the mix for the Cruiserweight division here, and that's a big pull. We got my boy Ho Ho Loon. I had to do a bit of scouting in the WWE Cruiserweight Classic tournament, and Ho Ho kind of grabbed my attention a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, I do like Ho Ho. I feel like he was kind of underused a little bit in the CWC. I've seen him make a few appearances now in NXT, but he's left and he's now joined WCW and Ring of Honor, and hopefully he'll make himself known and make his presence known in this division. Again, man, all the superstars in this division are here because they deserve to be here. They've got the ability to be here, and could do well in this division here. The arena clean, y'all. Construction team went in. Yeah. Listen, to build this arena, it wasn't cheap, y'all. I had to go right into my pockets. Cost me £5. Cost me £5 to build this arena, man. I'm telling you, man, it weren't cheap at all. But here comes the final competitor, Adrian Neville, another man who was a part of the United Kingdom division. Still to this day hasn't had the best success. So this is a reset button for Adrian Neville. This is a chance of redemption for Adrian Neville. So moving into the Cruiserweight division here, could he be the king? Will he be the peasant? We'll have to find out, man. Adrian Neville has got a big opportunity gifted in front of him here tonight, where he can make a name for himself and become the first, said first. Bitch is the second Cruiserweight champion. Ho Ho Luna already moving. Look, Ho Ho Luna and Will Ospreay were not playing. Kicks already, and a backbreaker by Hurricane, and then Hurricane Rana by TJ Perkins, and a back drop by Ho Ho Luna. Trying to keep up with this shit is going to be impossible. But we're going to try and do my best anyway. But yeah, in the comments now, don't cheat. But in the comments now, let me know who you think is going to win the... Oh my gosh. TJ Perkins over the top rope already. Neville. And TJ Perkins on the outside here already. Perkins with the shoulder and pushes himself back into the match here. And Phoenix over the top rope. Hurricane in trouble. And a big backdrop here by Neville. And Ho Ho Lun's in trouble now by Ospreay. Hurricane is in trouble by Phoenix. Phoenix is doing what he can. And a beautiful moonsault by Adrian Neville onto TJ Perkins there. I don't know if you guys caught that action there, but always feel free to go back in case you missed anything, because there's a lot going on. And a Northern Light suplex by Adrian Neville. We're going to take our attention to the Hurricane and Phoenix. Phoenix is on the outside, but shoulders himself back into the match here. And all 6 superstars remain inside the ring here. No eliminations this far. Nice, beautiful Hurricane Rana by Ho Ho Lun. I told you, man, don't underrate Ho Ho Lun. Ho Ho is that guy. He got the ability to go far in this division. Here, the drop kick to the skull of Ospreay there. And he's going to the top rope. Very risky to go on the top rope in a match like this. Very risky, because your ass could get eliminated real quick. What a beautiful diving down Hurricane Rana. Taking down Ospreay, and Ospreay is getting a taste of his own medicine, and Ho Ho got the confidence to be taunting in the match, and oh, a Phoenix splash by Phoenix. See what they did? No, I forgot. Listen, over the top rope goes Lun, and again, as I mentioned, the only way to win is to throw your opponent over the top rope. Both feet have to touch the ground in order for an elimination to occur, and so far we haven't seen any eliminations. Every superstar having that fight and that drive to become the second ever Cruiserweight champion is keeping these guys in, man. As you can see, no one been eliminated yet, but TJ Perkins is on the verge here. Ospreay is on the outside, but finds himself back in. Right hand by Ho Ho Lun there. Yeah, if you didn't check out Battleground yesterday, make sure you go ahead. Oh, that drop kick. TJ Perkins had his attention onto something else, and Neville just hit with that disgusting drop kick. And I think Neville's trying to go for that red arrow, but Ospreay and Lun were in the way, and he's not able to connect with it, but he's telling TJ to get up. TJ's in trouble, flipping Hurricane Rana, taking down TJ Perkins. A prime example of what these Cruiserweights are about, man. Just flipping, corking, screwing, twisting. Oh! Reverse DDT by the Hurricane. And I mean, they're still these guys just want to show off their skills right now, because no one's been eliminated, and the Hurricane got on the top rope. He ain't the type to do flips, but he does a diving senton down onto Phoenix. My boy here at Kerosene try and text me mid-commentary. Fuck you mean? Listen, don't try and sabotage the bash at the beach because your pay-per-view was trash. Nah, I listen, this is pre-recorded, so I even know. We in the booth now doing this, as the production told me I had to do this real quick, and the Hurricane with a reverse DDT onto Ray Phoenix, and Ospreay's on the outside here. He's in trouble. Yes, I've got my water bottle here because I've got to lubricate them vocals. Pause. And a nice bulldog by a Hurricane and a big elbow into the legs of TJ Perkins, and an elimination has occurred. Will Ospreay is the first superstar to be eliminated out of this match, and that is a shock. Ospreay was probably one of the contenders, one of the favorites to win the Cruiserweight Championship here, and he's been the first one eliminated as he slowly makes his way to the curtain. That is a shock. 5 superstars left. TJ Perkins, Ho Ho Lun, Neville, the Hurricane, and Ray Phoenix still left in this match here. Who is going to walk out as the second ever Cruiserweight champion, man? It's exciting, so unpredictable. No one knows, and the Hurricane's in trouble here. Ray Phoenix has got him on top of the turnbuckle here, and he's pushing, shoving, trying to use his strength to get him out, and the Hurricane is eliminated. The second elimination is by Ray Phoenix, and the Hurricane, another favorite to win the match, has been eliminated, and TJ Perkins was on the verge of being eliminated there, as Ho Ho Lun was looking to get a second. Well, I think that was his first, probably would have been his first elimination, but the Hurricane has been eliminated, man. Shocking, look at that. Beautiful corkscrew moonsault, and then a shooting star press to stun on your ass. Shit. Phoenix, I see you. I'll see you, Phoenix. It's a lot. Ho Ho Lun on the other side, though, on the opposite side. Take your attention to it. TJ Perkins is gone. Dab your way out of that match, my boy. Shit. But down to 3. Ho Ho Lun, Rey Fenix, and Adrian Neville. If I said that at the start, you would have thought Ho Ho Lun would have been the first eliminate, but he's not. Same with Phoenix. You probably wouldn't have bet your ass on Phoenix, but they're still up in the mix here. And Neville, as I said, man, this is definitely a chance of redemption for Neville to start to get his feet right back on the right path, because this man has not had the best time on WCW. Hasn't really done as much as he would have liked to have done, being drafted from Smackdown Live. But moving to this division, as I said, it's definitely a shot for redemption, and he throws Phoenix over the top rope. We're gonna see our second elimination here. Ho Ho Lun trying to get up in the mix too, but Neville is pushing and shoving. Rey Fenix is trying to hang on here, and Ho Ho Lun's just staring. He ain't trying to get involved. He ain't trying to get eliminated. That's what it is. He's trying to stay in, and the shoulder to Neville by Rey Fenix, keeping himself in this match here. And if this boy, what was that? A nice reversal by Phoenix. I thought Lun was gonna go for that Hurricane Rana. Isn't able to do so, and now using that strength and that deadlift German suplex by Rey Fenix, he is putting on a display in this match so far. And now Neville watching on as he's now trying not to get involved here. And Phoenix waiting for Lun to get up, and he grows off the ropes, and the Integuri Shining Wizard, whatever you want to call it, connects to Lun. And these 3 men all fighting for the opportunity to moving forward, should I say, as the Cruiserweight champion, but definitely going into Survivor Series to have the first title defense for the Cruiserweight Championship is probably what I meant to say here. And Neville and Phoenix hanging on the bottom rope, and he hangs in. He hangs in. Montruk is still in. Still 3 superstars left. Lun now trying to push Neville over. These lot trying to get Neville out. Maybe Neville is the biggest threat to these 2, and he punches Lun off, kicks Phoenix off, and he's still in this match. And Ho Ho Lun was going for a reverse DDT there. Neville said, "Nah, my son, you try to get me out. It's ain't like that. You ain't get no moves in. I'm about to get your ass out." And now Neville is pushing and shoving Phoenix, just watching on. But Lun is hanging on for dear life here. He could be going out of this match. We could be down to Rey Fenix and Adrian Neville. Is this going to be an elimination for Adrian Neville? Is Ho Ho Lun going to be out? And he hangs in there. We're already like how many minutes in, and my vocals is already fucked up already. Listen, your boy taking that sip of that water. Hold on, you might hear the gulps and shit, but you have to. Having this is essential, and Ho Ho Lun is in trouble. And the shoulders back to Adrian Neville. Still down to 3, y'all, and none of these lot are letting moves get in, man. They're just saying, look, we just trying to get you eliminated real quick up in the mix here. And Adrian Neville was going for something, and a backdrop by Phoenix, working on the body parts of Neville. Neville's been a target for Phoenix and Lun so far. The partnerships have been switching up a little bit, but majority of the time it's been focused on Neville. And Ho Ho Lun looking to get Neville out here. And wait a minute, Phoenix! Wait a minute, Phoenix! Oh, double elimination! Rey Fenix is the new Cruiserweight champion with a double elimination. Neville and Ho Ho Lun hit the ground at the same time, and Rey Fenix is your second ever Cruiserweight champion, but the first ever WCW Cruiserweight champion. Congratulations to Phoenix. What an impressive display by Phoenix, and what a double elimination. But moving on here tonight, Randy Orton up next. We've got Randy Orton versus Jeff Hardy, and these 2 have been going at it for the last 2 months, man. Randy Orton was not impressed with Jeff Hardy coming in and stealing his shine in what he thought he would have been moving to the main event, but was drawn back due to Hardy's big debut. And Orton was not happy with that and has been down on Hardy's throat. We saw Matt Hardy debut 3 weeks ago, beating Randy Orton, and last week we didn't see Randy Orton take that too lightly as he attacked Matt Hardy in the back. So these 2 have been at war, and it's reliving their rivalry from the Royal Rumble 2008, man. That was a classic rivalry for the WWE Championship. But now they're not fighting for a title, they're just fighting for the respect. They're fighting for their, well, Jeff Hardy's now fighting for his family because Matt is out with an injury, minor injury. He will be back very soon. But Jeff Hardy is definitely thinking about Matt as he goes into this match here, and there's no escaping No running away. Locked inside a steel cage. Jeff Hardy has got. Jeff Hardy he's not even unfamiliar with steel cages. He's been in a ton of steel cages. So has Randy Orton. So this match here tonight, as I said, for Jeff Hardy, is about getting that redemption for his family, getting that respect put on his name by Randy Orton. He needs to win this match because Randy Orton has done everything he can to make Jeff Hardy look like an absolute imbecile, to make him look weak, to make his family look weak, disrespecting his family's name, the legacy of the Hardys. And we all know Randy Orton and his legend killer status right now. He is trying to kill everything that represents a legend, and Jeff Hardy's legendary legacy, the Hardy Boys, one of the most special tag teams we've seen in the industry. He's trying to ruin that. And he took out Hardy last week, Matt Hardy, and now he is here at Bash at the Beach to face Jeff Hardy, and he could be taking out Jeff Hardy here tonight. Kerosene talk about some, oh, he's not a legend killer. What legends is he killing? Listen, Randy Orton is the sneakiest man you will ever come across. We saw him drop Edge where he stood. My boy thought they were friends, trying to go for a handshake and all them shits. Bitch, RKO. RKO's everywhere. But Randy Orton, look at him. He too nonchalant with this shit. Look at him. He just calm and cool and collected. He knows what he's doing. This has been a plan since he attacked Hardy 2 months ago. So he knows what he's doing going into this match, man. He knows what he's done. He knows what he's done to Matt Hardy, and he knows what he's done to Jeff Hardy's mindset, attacking Matt Hardy. And Jeff leaves the ring, not trying to get in the way of Orton yet, saving that anger and that frustration for when the bell rings and this match will be underway. And look at him, Randy Orton, as I said, just had this game plan since day one. And there is the legend killer Randy Orton. Would have been nice if we got some pyro down there. Production, let me know if y'all can get that one day in the future, because it would look nice, you know, the pyro coming down with the sheds. No, okay, it's cool, man. It's all good. So far, one new champion, Rey Fenix. We'll guarantee the new champion anyway. But so far, so good in Bash at the Beach. And Randy Orton, not wasting time. Luther's press onto Jeff Hardy, and the right hands just plowing down onto Jeff Hardy, dragging him in to the middle of the ring here. And now working on the arms. That's what Randy Orton is good at, working on every different section of the body, making sure you are down and out before he attacks you with that RKO, just like a snake, just waiting for the right opportunity to strike and twist in the neck, wrench in the neck, and slams his head down onto the mat here. Wonder Matt Hardy probably at home looking on, fighting for his brother mentally, fighting for his brother in spirit, but isn't here tonight. Couldn't be here tonight. It's a steel cage match here, and another Luther's press on the right hand, just plowing down to Jeff Hardy again. No love lost. No elbows. Just ruthless with the shit. And he's up on the shoulders. Think we might be going for that net breaker, that devastating net breaker to Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy has been a victim of assault so far in the start of this match. No referee. We don't do refs in WCW in steel cage matches. No referee. Just straight, you lot beef it out. Blood, bones, flesh, meat, everything can get ripped up. We don't care. We want you to sell your score in this steel cage. That's what it's about. And that's what these two are going to be doing here tonight. As I said, Jeff Hardy going to try and get redemption for his brother Matt Hardy, whereas Randy Orton is going to try and kill the legend status of Jeff and Matt Hardy here tonight in a drop kick now. And Jeff trying to get some momentum in this matchup here tonight. Now Jeff starting to work on the arms of Randy Orton, sorry, so he doesn't hit that RKO. That's a smart strategy. That is a smart strategy. I ain't even really think about it like that. See, Jeff know his shit. You know what he's doing. Oh, that DDT. Perfectly executed by Jeff. Now he needs to capitalize on it, staying on Randy Orton. You can't waste any time. You can't let up. Nice leg drop there. Working on the head of Randy Orton, sorry. And could that be for the big spinebuster takedown? Could that be for the twist of fate? See, that's the smart strategy as well. And he's stomping on the head, Randy Orton. Both of their finishers require you to do damage to the head, and that's what Randy Orton's doing there. Knee to the skull. Fans surprisingly chanting for Randy. I thought they would have been on Jeff's side, but the fans are behind Randy, and he's stomping every body part. Stomp to the chest there, and then a stomp to the head of Jeff. And Jeff is in trouble here. Gets up though, looking at Randy. And I think Randy was about to dive into that RKO there, and then pop up Hurricane Rana by Jeff. And the only way to win is to escape over the cage and leave your opponent inside. And he's calling for Randy Orton to get up here. What's he going for? Diving down, Hurricane Rana, taking down Randy Orton. Beautifully executed by Jeff. And we know Jeff is a daredevil, so even if he does get to the top of the cage, will he escape or will he try and add insult to injury? That's what you got to be careful of. And Jeff Hardy, wait a minute, out of nowhere, whisper in the wind. Whisper in the wind. Jeff is moments away from escaping the cage, and he doesn't. Tries to go for Randy Orton again, and a twist in the arm and slamming him down. Jeff ain't hitting that twist of fate anytime. Oh no. Randy Orton smells it. He smells it. Wait for Randy. Ah, the RKO connects. Jeff is done, and he goes for the pin. Maybe there is pin. My boy cut from the microphone. What's going on? Oh, Jeff kicks out after 2. And that RKO could have done some damage though. We saw Randy Orton earlier in this match work on the head of Jeff Hardy, and that could have knocked him out. And Jeff hasn't moved since the RKO. Randy Orton is climbing the cage here. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, Jeff is getting up though, but slowly. He might be concussed a little bit. Randy Orton's at the top of the cage and he's escaped. Oh no, Jeff has to watch Randy Orton leave the cage. There's nothing he can do. Randy Orton is your winner. There's the bell. Randy Orton overcomes Jeff Hardy, takes out Matt Hardy this past week on Nitro, and he is victorious out of this rivalry. What is next for Randy Orton? Where does Randy Orton go from here? What is the next task? Who is next on the list? I don't know. But yo guys, make sure you check out Smackdown Live on Wednesdays. They just had their pay-per-view, so make sure you check it out. Obviously, we have a brand exclusive pay-per-view, so do Smackdown Live. So make sure you go check it out. Make sure you go check out SmackDown Live on Wednesdays. If not, it'll be out on Thursdays. And I'll upload on Wednesdays. Sometimes, you know, obviously we have lives and whatnot. But if you want to see superstars like Bray Wyatt, Dolph Ziggler, Bobby Roode, Baron Corbin, Finn Balor, AJ Styles, you name it, they're there. They got the top guys, so make sure you go check out their roster over there. But here we go. The triple threat match for the European Championship. And hasn't this man been on some sort of rise in the last month, man? Taking his career to new heights. And it just shows, man, when you're gifted an opportunity, you better take it. Grasp it. Breathe it in. Because it might be the only opportunity you get for a very long time. And that's what Cassius Ohno has done, man. Was gifted that opportunity to be in the European Championship match. Took it. And has found himself here on the pay-per-view. Who knows, if he didn't take the opportunity and he didn't fight for where he wanted to be, he might have not even been on this pay-per-view. So it just shows that when an opportunity is given to you, kids, teens, adults listening, if an opportunity is given to you, you better just take it with both hands and your legs and your mouth. Pause. Depends what it is. I'll stop. Anyway, as I said, he took the opportunity, and now he's here at the pay-per-view. And hasn't this man been playing mind games though? Samoa Joe has been just playing mind games with these two, man. Like, we saw him come out against Cassius Ohno, stared him down and just left. No words spoken. And then against Sami Zayn, a brutal attack. So it's still like Samoa Joe's still got his focus on Sami Zayn, but he's kind of making his presence known to Cassius Ohno, saying, yeah, my focus is predominantly on Sami Zayn, but don't think you ain't gonna get this work as well, because you're in my land. This is my championship, and I'm kind of winning it back tonight. But I'm gonna let y'all just understand that I'm still hunting down for both of y'all, but my mind is more focused on Sami Zayn. These two have been going at it for months, y'all. It's been like 4 months. These two have not stopped going at it. So hopefully it all comes to an end tonight here. But there's the beast, the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. I said Samoan submission machine. I said machine. Your boy said machine. Oh, I'm sleep. This is gonna be a long hour and some minutes. I even know how long it is. Something like that. But here comes the European champion, man. The fans love him. Listen to the fans. Listen to the fans are going wild for Sami Zayn, the European champion. I mean, he won it at SummerSlam, the first big pay-per-view between myself and Kerosene. And what a night that was, man. They fought around the whole arena. And in the end, Sami Zayn was able to pick up the European Championship from Samoa Joe. And now tonight, he's got a title defense, in his first title defense against Samoa Joe and Cassius Ohno. I mean, that is just, if he wins, definitely a fighting champion. But he's got his work cut out for him, as I said, man. Cassius Ohno and Samoa Joe in the same match ain't easy. Isn't easy. Both hard-hitting superstars as well. Both two big guys, bigger than twice the size of Sami Zayn. So again, he's got his work cut out for him, man. Still the underdog in this match, even though he's champion. But we'll see what he can do tonight here against these two superstars. Looking very confident, though, to say the least. Fans are ready. Our referee raises the championship. That is the prize. That is what these three superstars are fighting for here tonight. Cassius Ohno, Samoa Joe, Sami Zayn. Let's do this. Okay, I'll stop with the shit. Sami Zayn looked at Samoa Joe, and Samoa Joe was like, bitch, hold on, let me just do one calm STO is calm. And now Sami Zayn with a snap suplex onto Samoa Joe, staring down Cassius Ohno. These two aren't against each other, but obviously have to. This is the rules. It's a triple threat match. No friendships in a match like this. All against all. In order to become the Dragon Suplex, though. Beautiful by Sami Zayn. Cassius Ohno staring on. Not trying to get involved. Waiting for his opportunity to strike. And he is striking now. But a nice reversal by Sami Zayn. Samoa Joe went for that right hand. If Sami Zayn didn't duck, it would have been a wrap. It would have been finished, done, sorted. Big 4-0 smash by Samoa Joe. And that took Sami Zayn. He's on the outside, man. That took him down. We've seen that end superstars before in the past. Samoa Joe not go for the pin, but go for a senton splash onto Cassius Ohno in the middle of the ring here. And he's punishing Ohno here right now. Ohno slowly making his way up to the feet. Sami Zayn getting up to his feet on the outside here. And Samoa Joe's going for that senton drop, but Sami Zayn comes in to save the day. And Cassius Ohno, told you, teamwork is still there. But even though they are teaming together, they still have to fight off against one another. What a beautiful move there by Sami Zayn, taking down Cassius Ohno. And Samoa Joe's on the outside here, and he's got that submission locked in. We could see Sami Zayn retaining a European Championship here. Oh, and a reversal by Cassius Ohno. And Samoa Joe wasn't even aware. My boy wasn't even, he weren't even in the know what. He didn't know what was happening. Referee go for the pin. 1, 2. Samoa Joe slid in so nonchalantly. My boy came in so smoothly with his shot. And a big move here. Swilling. What was that? I said swilling. I know Kerosene's gonna take the piss out of that. I said swilling. I meant to say twisting, but your boy got mixed between swirling and twist. I said swirling. The boy said swirling. Oh, there goes Samoa Joe over the top rope. Big DDT by Cassius Ohno taking down Sami Zayn. And it's now Cassius Ohno's chance to capitalize on having Sami Zayn in the ring by himself, but Samoa Joe gets back up instantly and goes back inside. My boy, what on earth are you doing? My boy is swinging and punching for no reason, and finally connects with a punch to Cassius Ohno. Don't know what Samoa Joe was doing. I don't know if that fool hurt his mind and confused him a little bit, but he was punching all types of air. And Samoa Joe was gonna go for something, but Sami Zayn was like, nah, let me show you how it's done, son. Watch this. Big backdrop onto Cassius Ohno in the middle of the ring. And Samoa Joe watches on as that kind of took a toll on Sami Zayn here. And Samoa Joe and Zayn in the middle of the ring. STO takedown by Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe kind of been dominating this match so far here and squeezing the air out of Sami Zayn, and the punches to the head. That can't do you well, man. That can't be well for you. And Cassius Ohno has been taking some beatings, so he's out on the outside. He's slowly getting up to his feet. Does make it to his feet. Cassius Ohno heads back in, looking to get some momentum in this match here. Samoa Joe Irish whip it to Sami Zayn. Elbow drop to the chest. Oh, the connection! Disgusted by Samoa Joe, and Cassius Ohno picks him up. Oh, the clothesline. Not the clothesline. Leg lariat taking down Sami Zayn. Samoa Joe doesn't see it. It was taunting. And we're down to Samoa Joe and Cassius Ohno in the middle of the ring. Samoa Joe Irish whip. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Sami Zayn's on the outside. Oh my God, the muscle buster. The muscle buster connects. Sami Zayn is on the outside. 1, 2, new champ. Shit. New champion. New European champion. Samoa Joe executed that plan perfectly. Taunting while Kerosene was on fire, took out Sami Zayn. He went to the outside and then hit the muscle buster on Kerosene and got the 3 count. Samoa Joe is now a two-time European champion, but 3-time mid-card champion on WCW. Beautiful work by all 3 men in that match there. But up next, we've got the Falls Count Anywhere match. Kenny Omega's open challenge plan to overrule the whole roster was stopped by new signee Dean Ambrose a few weeks back, and ever since Kenny Omega has that's not settled well with him. And we saw last week he announced and he said, "This is my world, I control everything in it, and it was only a part of my plan. I let you guys believe in Dean Ambrose, and you guys do believe in Dean Ambrose. You think he's the hero, you think he's going places, you think he's gonna be the guy to run this company, but I am the Alpha and Omega, and I control everything in this company, and it was only a part of my goal to becoming the World Heavyweight Champion." And he said that he's going to end this whole fairy tale story tonight against Dean Ambrose, and Dean Ambrose don't care. Literally don't care. Look at him, he don't care. Not one care in the world by Dean Ambrose. He just I'm out here, I'm ready to fight. I want to win, I want to leave. End of. Don't care about all that fairy tale talk. Don't exist with me. And if you can hear it, this is Kenny Omega's new theme called Alpha and Omega. There he is, representing the Bullet Club, Kenny Omega, on his quest to becoming World Heavyweight Champion. We heard him say back a few months ago that that is what he desires, and he feels like he's been underused in WCW, and now wants to take the company by storm by becoming the World Heavyweight Champion and being the face of this company. And as I said, he said last week, he's controlling everything. He knows what's going to happen. He knows. He's had this plan since day one. But he got that elite shirt, so might as well announce it now that we have signed Nick and Matt Jackson, and they'll be making their debut fairly soon on WCW television. The elite, the elite. Okay, I'll stop. But yeah, my boy got that gun on his pants. What's going on? Kenny is ruthless with his whole mindset towards Dean Ambrose. But Dean Ambrose don't care, man. As I mentioned, Dean Ambrose just don't care. Just doesn't. Didn't even acknowledge what Kenny Omega said this past week in WCW. I guess Dean Ambrose is just one of those guys that lets his fist do his talking, lets the action in the ring speak for itself, rather than talking a big game, which is what Kenny Omega can do, but can also back it up in the ring as well. Here we go. Time to settle this once and for all. Who is the better man out of Dean Ambrose and Kenny Omega? And they lock up in the middle of the ring. Dean Ambrose with a snap suplex straight off the bat, not wasting any time here. Punch to the back of Kenny Omega. Now a big backdrop, not giving Kenny Omega time to breathe. Dean Ambrose just working straight on Kenny Omega straight off the start. Let me check my phone, because I know some of y'all people like to DM me up in the mix. Oh, the Pele out of note. See, that's why that move is just. That's why that move is just it's one of the most perfect moves in wrestling. That move can be hit out of nothing. And yeah, make sure you use the hashtag bash. Make sure you use the hashtag BATB pause. That just one hashtag. That's the pay-per-view. Because back then, as I said, man, bash didn't mean anything. But now, when you say bash to someone, they're like, my boy. What you mean by bash? And a 450 splash completely just misjudged that. I don't know where Kenny thought that 450 was going, but he was way off. And now a big spine buster takedown onto Kenny Omega in the middle of the ring. Dean Ambrose really been in control. Kenny Omega ain't been able to get that momentum worked in. If you ain't been watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, then you don't know where Momentum came from. But a nice suplex by Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose really showcasing his craft here in this match. It's a 4 count anyway though, so the pins can occur in the crowd, can occur backstage, can occur on the ramp, outside the ring, in the ring, on the turnbuckle, on the table, anywhere you want. Shit, even on Lillian Garcia. I wouldn't mind my microphone. My microphone all the way just dropped mid commentary. So all you just heard there was shit. That's all you heard. So now the bass on my book. The microphone. This microphone. This mic is not having it. The mic is not having it. It's not having it. It's not, the stand just isn't working. Stand was like, nah son. Twice in one match. Shit. Let me just not stop shaking the table and maybe the stand will be okay. But an iron strip here by Kenny Omega, focusing back on the match, throws him over. Beautiful elevation there. Kenny Omega kick to the back now. One of the best wrestlers on the planet today is Kenny Omega. We saw that match at Wrestle Kingdom 11 with Okada, who's now on Smackdown Live. Been separated. We want to try and see that masterpiece again, but maybe they will cross paths in the future. Who knows? The draft is coming up after WrestleMania. Who knows? Who knows? Kenny Omega might not even be here after WrestleMania. Who knows? So yeah, speaking of draft though, all trades happen now and again, but the draft will be taking place after WrestleMania officially for season 2. And yeah, all champions are excluded from that, so whoever the champions are at the current time will not be eligible to be drafted. But everyone else, besides developmental rosters, so developmental roster isn't up for trade, but everyone else on the main roster, we draft 25 superstars each. And actually I don't even know if developmental shows are in the draft. I don't think they are, but if they are, then anyway, 25 superstars are eligible for drafting. And after that, the rest of the superstars that didn't get drafted just stay on the roster that they were in. And what's Kenny Omega doing? Kenny Omega drop kick, sliding through the bottom rope. You see this? You see the skill? Kenny Omega using his whereabouts, drop kick the chest out of Dean Ambrose. 1, referee out the ring. 2, and I thought that was a 3 there. That drop kick was ruthless, man. Sent Dean Ambrose flying. I legit thought, why the commentator standing up like Kenny Omega about to do something? Sit your ass down, you ain't doing nothing. If y'all didn't know, these are my American commentators. Obviously I'm doing y'all commentary on YouTube. But then we got my boy JBL, we got my boy Michael Cole, we got Jerry the King Long. They're doing a commentary for America. We're on the USA Network, so D Matrix is there doing commentary for that. But my commentary team is up in the booth that you can't see because I'm up in the booth center, up in the stadium, so y'all can't see me. But it's all good, man. It's all good. Hopefully you are enjoying this pay-per-view. And the referee, where was the referee go? Why does the referee drift off like maybe go back to text and wait a minute, 3, 2, what? What? Get that? Oh, nothing. Kenny Omega is victorious over Dean Ambrose. And Kenny Omega proving that he was right. He controls everything. Oh man, that happened out of nothing. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you check out WCW on Tuesday. So if you just come across this pay-per-view and you haven't been watching WCW, it does air on Tuesdays on YouTube on my channel. Smackdown Live is on Wednesdays on Kerosene's channel. But yeah, WCW, make sure you check it out so you know what's going up leading to every single pay-per-view. But up next, the World Tag Team Championships are on the line. The NWO are currently the longest reigning champions in the universe. Not just tag team champions period. They have the longest reign since November till now as tag team champions, but have their biggest opponents here tonight. The Club, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, have probably been the NWO's biggest challengers to this championship. And it's a battle of the eras, man. I mean, the NWO were, you know, once before known for revolutionizing wrestling, you know, bringing the NWO, creating history for our wrestling business. And now the Club, the Bullet Club, are obviously doing the exact same thing in this current generation of wrestling. So it's a clash of the eras here tonight, man. And could Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson be walking out with the World Tag Team Championships? Could the longest championship reign in our cult universe mode be on the verge of ending. They look ready. They look ready. They look confident. Last week, this past week, they took out Scott Hall. So I don't know if Scott Hall's going to be in 100%. Kevin Nash came to his aid before it could get any worse. So I don't know if Scott Hall's going to be 100% in this matchup, but he's here. They're fighting champions, and as I said, longest reigning champs, man. Kerosene talk about some, oh, they lost to New Age Outlaws. That doesn't make them the best tag team. Listen, they're champions. New Age Outlaws aren't. They've got the longest championship reign. No one in the universe mode does. That alone makes them one of two of the top superstars in our universe mode. We ain't talking about what they do in real life. We're talking about in this universe mode now. They are two of the top guys because they have done a lot. They've held the championship, not let it go. And tonight, as I said, they've got their championship defense, and the fans are going wild. Look at the fans; they're ready for the NWO 2K17. My voice cracked; it didn't work. Let me take a let me sip some water to lubricate the vocals and them. Titles look clean though. I ain't gonna lie, I just missed my mouth. I got water all down my top pores. To show how clumsy I am, really. I'm one of the most clumsiest people you'll ever meet. It's funny. It's funny. If you know me, you know how clumsy I am. Even with like recording and stuff, now I'm just straight clumsy. Sometimes I'll be recording, talking, getting all excited, look down, and my microphone's not even plugged in. I'm like, wait, so it's one of them things. Yeah, we'll have to see what happens, man. I don't like doing tag team matches because I find them a bit stale. I don't find them entertaining. So WCW, we always do tornado tag team matches, no DQ, letting these tag teams get the best out of each other, really. But look at them, they're just nonchalant, they're cool, they're calm. Might be too sweet for the NWO, they might retain. Scott Hall looks fine to me. There were reports earlier around the backstage, around the officials, saying that Scott Hall might have suffered some bruised ribs, but fine to me, he looked calm. Here we go. World Tag Team Championships on the line. How come that graphic didn't come up for the European? What's going on? What's going on? Who mans?
Combined weight of 615 pounds, they are the World Tag Team Champions, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, the NWO.
We are seconds away from the start of this title match.
Referee rings for the belt, and here we go. World Tag Team Championships on the line now, and a full Nelson slam by my boy Luke Gallows there, and Carl Anderson taking down Kevin Nash. I mean, you would have thought that the big man would have gone after the big man and the smaller guys would be against each other, but so far it looks like Carl Anderson's just taking on the bigger challenge here, while Luke Gallows goes after Scott Hall. And these two tag teams have tried to find some dominance, just being dominant as a tag team on WCW, and they've been battling 2 months, and the NWO to some have had the upper hand. I mean, that sneak attack, that beautifully worked plan after the match, Scott Hall coming down to the ramp, and the music distracting Carl Anderson as he ran down the ramp to attack Scott Hall, and then we saw Luke Gallows being left by himself, watching on as a partner ran down to the ramp, and Kevin Nash, over the barricade, attacking Luke Gallows. A sneak attack. It was a bit of a mental situation, but these two tag teams have been going at it for about 2 months now, and then it's both tag teams. I mean, it's the battle of the eras. We've got the Too Sweet still running through both of these tag teams. The theme, the global takeover theme, is still amongst both tag teams here. But the NWO, of course, the natural enforcers and the kind of real enforcers in that belief of being the tag team that can take over the wrestling business as a whole. And now, obviously, They hung out their boots, left the WWE, and now on the independent scene we had Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows with Finn Balor, AJ Styles, the Young Bucks, etc, etc, becoming the Bullet Club, kind of continuing on that era, kind of continuing on that kind of lifestyle of money, wrestling, women, and domination. And you know, now that they both kind of landed on the same show, there ain't enough space for both tag teams to be dominant. There ain't enough space for that. So this is going to be the deciding factor here tonight in this match. Who will be the enforcer of this new era? Who is going to be in charge? Who's going to be the boss with the shows of this new era? And he's choking out. Oh, Luke Gallows got out of that, and Kevin Nash was choking in mid-air. The strength of Kevin Nash there, and Luke Gallows with a big backdrop. And on the outside, Carl Anderson and Scott Hall facing off with the table. And Scott Hall got taken down to the ground as Luke Gallows is laying down those elbows in the middle of the ring to Kevin Nash here. And this fight is going everywhere right now with Scott Hall and Carl Anderson on the outside. And I don't know what Scott Hall's thinking. I think he's thinking, wait, should I lift the steel stairs up? Should I start swinging for guys? My boy's swinging for guys with the right arms and shit. And here comes the right arms again by Carl Anderson, and a belly to belly by Scott Hall. Straight impact on that mat. That mat ain't thick, y'all. Y'all think that mat is thick? It's not thick at all, man. It's not at all. And my boy's going for that steel pipe to the head, and Kevin Nash reverses it, and a big like shove of the bat straight into the chest of Kevin Nash. And on the outside, Scott Hall is taking it to Carl. Carl is getting worked on the outside, and in the middle of the ring, they've got to pay their attention. Both members of each team have to pay attention, because Kevin Nash, as I'm mentioning now, is going for the pin onto Luke Gallows, and it could be no. Luke Gallows kicks out after. My boy said one. My boy said one. One isn't enough. And an Irish Ripper to the corner here as he lifts him up onto the turnbuckle. Irish Ripper to the middle of the ring. Big elbow to the face of Carl Anderson by Scott Hall on the top rope here. This is two big men on the top rope, and a superplex off the top rope to Kevin Nash. And he's been taken down, and Scott Hall with a chokeslam onto Carl Anderson. I don't think Luke Gallows is aware, and he's going for a chokeslam onto himself to Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash is going to feel the impact of that chokeslam. The two big men with a superplex, then into a chokeslam, and it looked like go for a full Nelson slam again, but or a chokeslam, a version of the chokeslam. I know, oh my gosh, it's the last call. Scott Hall's got it. The last call, and Carl Anderson's been taken down. Carl Anderson's been taken down. Luke Gallows with the last call. I mean, Scott Hall with the last call to Luke Gallows is a double pin. Two. Wait a minute, referee, you should have counted. Oh, I'm slick. Wait, 1, 2, 3, and it. Oh wait, it's a 2. It's a 2. What was the referee doing? He went for a double pin, and because Carl Anderson kicked out, the referee stopped pinning and realized, shit, I forgot to keep pinning, but it doesn't matter. Carl Anderson's taken down, and Luke Gallows feels another last call by Scott Hall, and he's been busted open. Carl Anderson's down. Luke Gallows is down, and there's a 3. NWO retain the World Tag Team Championship. What a match! Oh man. Referee Loki fucking up though. He messing up. I have to have some words with him. My boy didn't have that Hawkeye vision, that flipping third eye. It wasn't alive. But nevertheless, Scott Hall said, you know what, it's all good. You didn't count the 3 last time, you're gonna count the 3 this time, and hit 2 last calls. I don't know if that's what it's called, but 2 last calls on Luke Gallows, and that, as they say, is that. Story done, book closed, new chapter. Kevin Nash and Scott Hall move forward as still the longest reigning champions in this universe mode is Scott Hall and Kevin Nash with the World Tag Team Championships. Up next, we've got the loser leaves the brand match, and since Reigns' debut, he has mentioned and stated that he's getting rid of all the dead wood. Reigns came in, made an impact at SummerSlam, attacking Sheamus, Chris Jericho, Goldberg. And the night after, he made a statement very clear. He made his direction in this company very clear. I am getting rid of all the dead wood. And once that's done, I am then going to go after the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. But I'm starting with Joe ass Goldberg. And Goldberg said, if you ever think you're going to try and disrespect my name, if you ever think that you're going to be better than me, if you think you're stronger than me, better than me, faster than me, you got another thing coming, because I am Bill Goldberg. I've built this company that you're wrestling in right now, WCW. This company was built off of my name, and you better show me some respect. So, as well as respect though, both of these two guys don't want each other in the company. As Stone Cold said, this brand isn't big enough for the both of them. So one of them will be leaving this show tonight if they should not be able to get up after the 10 count. I mean, that is a disgusting way to go out. You can't get up after 10. You've been knocked down for 10 seconds flat, and then you got to leave the company. Your contract gets terminated by our general manager, Stone Cold Steve Austin. I hope Goldberg ready, man. I hope Goldberg's ready, because Reigns isn't no joke. Reigns is here to... I mean, you got to think of it like this, guys. When you have someone that's just so intent on like, what's the word I'm looking for? Just intent on just basically bringing out the truth in what they're saying. When you have someone that's so, like, just driven in following their morals, their beliefs, it's very hard to stop a superstar like that. It's very hard to get in the way of someone with that much determination. And the determination from Roman Reigns is to get this motherfucker out of the company. Goldberg's determination is to get some respect back on his name from Roman Reigns, and then kick his ass out of the company. So both of these superstars got something in mind, and Goldberg ain't playing. Look at him. Look at the face. He is not playing shit. It's about to be a rap, y'all. It might be a rap. Who knows? We now wait the arrival of Mr. Roman Reigns. Here he comes, a Roman Empire entering this arena here tonight. And look at Roman Reigns, the focus, not one care in the world. New attire, new shirt, Reigns with that punch and that fist slamming down into the ground, letting his impact be known here tonight against Bill Goldberg. And the Roman Empire is in full effect here. Some fans like him, some don't. You either love him or you hate him. Right now, Roman is not a fan amongst the WCW universe, as many of them are behind the former WCW World Heavyweight Champion Bill Goldberg here tonight. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen, man. This is going to be an all-out war between these two guys, because, as I said, there's just no... They both don't want each other here, so they're going to do everything within their power to get rid of each other. So it's lit, man. But anyway, make sure you checked out Battleground pay-per-view last night for Smackdown. It should have been live as I'm recording this, so make sure y'all go ahead and check that out. Hopefully it was a good pay-per-view. I'm doing this before the pay-per-view's even up, so I don't know how it turned out. I'm hoping it was good. Excited for some matches on that card. Battleground should be a fantastic pay-per-view for SmackDown Live. They haven't put on a bad pay-per-view since, so I'll give them that respect. I'll put that little bit of respect on their name. We put on one bad pay-per-view, but they ain't put on one bad pay-per-view, so it's one of them things where you just got to put that respect on their name. But here we go, man. Roman Reigns has entered the ring, and from his time in WCW, being hated in WWE and moving to WCW ain't done him no good. SmackDown Live, he was doing nothing, and I guess now he's kind of, you know, intent on just basically getting rid of things that shouldn't be in his way of becoming WCW World Heavyweight Champion. Wiping off the ropes, Roman Reigns, Bill Goldberg. Here we go. Oh, belly to belly already by Roman Reigns. Taking down Goldberg, and a stomp onto the face here. And look at the strength of Roman Reigns. Look at the strength displayed by Roman Reigns. A sit-out powerbomb from him on the ground. The strength that has got to take, and again, another one. Oh my gosh, Roman Reigns. Oh my gosh, the strength being displayed here tonight by Roman. Another one. 3 power bombs lifting Goldberg from the ground like he's a piece of trash. And the third sit-out power bomb just shocking the spine of Goldberg, and he hasn't moved. Speaking of, he moved now, throws him over the shoulder. Goldberg got to get some momentum and back in this match, because that is not a great start for Goldberg here tonight. And he stomps on Reigns and takes him down. Big punch to the back of Roman. Goldberg just trying to find something. Roman Reigns here with an Irish whip. Both men clash, both of them showing their strength here. And Goldberg now got Roman Reigns in his hands. Pause, and a big slam takedown by Goldberg. Goldberg now trying to get some momentum and shifting onto his side as he kicks him in the back there. And as I said, man, there ain't no pins in this match, no submissions, no first blood, none of that shit. It's all about making your opponent pass out for 10 seconds. Ruthless shit. Yeah. Anyway, Irish Whip here. Goldberg with a takedown. The strength now of Goldberg being displayed, and Roman Reigns took an early start into this match, and now the speed and the strength starting to slow down as Goldberg starts to shift the momentum onto his side, and he's going to take some control here. And the referee will count as both shoulders are down, his back is down. That means Roman is down for the count, which means the referee can automatically start counting. And now Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns throws Goldberg over the strength of Roman Reigns right now. I mean, if you told me this motherfucker was in the gym doing weights like this, putting in that work, I would have been like, no way, no way, no way. This motherfucker is Samoan and he got tattoos. He out with the bitches. He ain't talk about some gym. Trust that. But I guess my boy proving. I guess my boy was shooting in the gym because the strength right now being displayed by Mr. No Man. I can't call him No Man Gaines anymore. He reigns, and the referee's counting. The referee's counting. Goldberg hasn't moved yet. We're on 6 here. Roman Reigns could be winning this match. 7. What about some 8? Referee, listen. Referee was enjoying that finger count, and Goldberg did not move. And as soon as the referee stopped counting, Roman Reigns capitalized, keeping the big man down. And I guess that's a smart game plan, just making sure the big man does not stand up, just keeping him down. As soon as his big toe touches the ground with the jet, you just take him back out. And that's what Roman Reigns is doing right now. Look at the domination right now. 2. We're on 2 so far. Bill Goldberg ain't moving. Whether he's sleeping, I don't know, but he's not moving yet. We're on 7 here, and he does get up. Beat a count last time. Last time he got to count out, he got up at count 8. Now he got up at count 7. What's it? Shit, my memory's so bad, y'all. Shit. Anyway, here goes Roman Reigns lifting him up to the top turnbuckle. What is Roman Reigns thinking of here? I thought he was gonna go for a superplex and just chuck. Oh my God! Just chucking him down like he's nothing. Roman Reigns is absolutely destroying Goldberg here tonight. If you told me coming into this match that we'd see such a dominating display by Roman Reigns, I would have told you, no way, this is about to be a clash of the beast. And it's a beast eating and feasting of Bill Goldberg right now. And he ain't moving. I don't blame him for not moving. That was disgusting. Bent Goldberg in half completely, snapping the spine. And now the right hand by Roman Reigns, and Goldberg's looking on like, I don't even know what to do. I don't know what's going on. Oh, Goldberg reverses it. And a big, I went for a dropkick. You ain't Rey Mysterio, and he went for a flipping grabbing clothesline into a German. Oh wait, the reversal. Roman Reigns with the reversal and staring him down, and the Superman punch connects. Oh, what a sequence! That is it. That is it. That's it. That's it. It's done. Goldberg's not moving. He's not. He can't. The Superman punch connected with full authority behind it. 7. 8. My referee was about to put his hands in his pocket. I don't know where you thought he was going. 9. Oh, Goldberg got up at count 9. Count 9. And Roman Reigns pouncing back on Bill Goldberg. I told you it's the strategy you need to go with against someone like Goldberg. Roman is completely in control right now. And could we be seeing, we might be on the verge of seeing Bill Goldberg out of WCW for good. This motherfucker can't come back to the squad ever again in his life. We're on 8. Is that all in 7? Bitch, where your thumb go? Okay, we're on 8. Okay, so motherfucker not using his thumb. I'm asleep. I'm asleep. Oh my gosh! Oh no! Someone's got to stop Roman Reigns. This guy is not letting up at all. The right hand splitting Goldberg in half round. I thought he was going to go for a pin, but ain't no pins here. Look at this strength! One armed sit out powerbomb by Roman Reigns. Are you mad? Are you mad? God, what is going on here tonight, ladies and gentlemen? I've never seen or witnessed Goldberg take such punishment in my entire life commentating, which has only been 9 months. Well, 9 months in WWE, that is. Commentary been going on for quite a while, but 9 months with shit. Talk about wrestling shit. Anyway, referee counting. Goldberg ain't moving, and he gets up at count 8. Look at this guy punishing Goldberg. And now the elbows to the open wound of Bill Goldberg. Goldberg's been busted open, ladies and gentlemen. That open wound is leaking out blood everywhere. And Roman's sniffing out the blood and just pouncing on it. Just the elbows to the open wound, opening that gash up just a little bit more with every strike. And Goldberg's not moving, man. He's taken too much punishment in this match. And the referee's on count 5 so far. Now we're in 6. Count 7. WCW might be without Bill Goldberg in a second. We've got 2 seconds left. Goldberg not moving. I think Macho gets up at 9 again. He gets up at count 9 again. Oh, the spear. No, that's it. The spear just breaking the ribs of Bill Goldberg. That's it. Look, my boy's dead. He's done. He is done. We need to get some help out here from Bill Goldberg, because he just got wrapped up and twisted into a freaking salami wrap. Oh my gosh. He's not moving. There's no way. There is no way Goldberg can move after that. Goldberg has been absolutely destroyed here tonight by Roman Reigns. We're on count 8 here so far. Count 9 is done. It is done. 10, and Roman Reigns is victorious. Goldberg is leaving WCW. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen. I have never witnessed a man being decimated, destroyed, embarrassed like I have seen Roman Reigns do to Goldberg here tonight. Roman Reigns came in with a plan and completely... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute! It's Brock Lesnar! What? You got to be kidding me. Brock Lesnar is here tonight. Wait a minute. He's a Smackdown Live superstar. What's going? And Brock Lesnar is sprinted down to the ring. Roman Reigns is ready. This motherfucker didn't even take that much punishment in this match. This motherfucker ready, and Brock Lesnar on the clothesline over the top rope to Roman Reigns. Why is Brock Lesnar even here up in the mix? Oh, wait a minute. Roman Reigns reverses it. Throws Lesnar onto the apron. We need to get some security out here, because I don't know why Brock Lesnar is even here with your bitch ass, and the clothesline taking Roman Reigns' head onto the announce table. Another clothesline, and back into the announce table again. Goodness me, Brock Lesnar is here at Bash at the Beach. No pause yet. Oh my God, there's the German suplex onto the steel steps. And speaking of steel steps, this motherfucker just lift up the steel steps like it was nothing. Look at the display. Bro, don't do this. Don't do! Straight to the face of Roman Reigns. Oh my gosh, and if you didn't know, not onto the... Oh, just missed it, but a belly-to-belly suplex. Welcome to Suplex City. Goodness me. Brock Lesnar is destroying Roman Reigns right now. And for those that don't know, Brock Lesnar and Goldberg are friends in real life. So I don't know why Lesnar's even here right now. And he went for a clothesline and gets chucked over the ropes to the outside, that hard mat, and Brock Lesnar's on the outside now, looking onto Roman Reigns, and the right hand plowing down into the face of Roman Reigns, but he gets a reversal with the right hand of his own. Beautiful right hand to the midsection. Roman Reigns trying to fight back here. Goldberg reverses it. No, on a DDT onto the outside. Brock Lesnar is here. How and why? How? The German suplex. One. That's one. Welcome, my boy. You're in Suplex City. You're even on the highway. You just done made it into the city, the center of the city. You are in. Suplex City is here. It's in WCW, and Brock Lesnar got him on the shoulders. Goodness me! Don't do this. Not on the outside. Oh my God! The F5. Oh my gosh! What have we just seen? Roman Reigns is done. He's not moving. We need to get some medical attention to him. And Brock is just leaving like nothing's happened. Brock is gone. He's gone. He's leaving like nothing's happened. Ladies and gentlemen, what does this mean? Is Brock Lesnar part of the WCW roster? I do not know. But we'll have to find out this Tuesday on WCW. And it's now time for the main event, ladies and gentlemen. What a show we have had here tonight, man. Goodness me. World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Jericho's triumphant return at SummerSlam. Won a number one contenders match the week after, or the week of actually, the Tuesday after. Won a WCW Championship match against Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins has been champion for the last 3 months here on WCW. The longest title reign actually for WCW here so far. And Seth Rollins is on a roll, man. King of the throne here on WCW. And these two have been going at it for the last couple of weeks, and now it's going to be all settled. Who will walk out of Bash at the Beach as the World Heavyweight Champion? We're going to find out here tonight.
Is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Here he comes, y'all, the number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. Chris Jericho has had a very difficult time on WCW. We haven't really seen him because after Kevin Owens was drafted over to Smackdown Live, the friendship was destroyed. Jericho felt betrayed by myself at the time when I was managing NXT, and he felt betrayed by Kevin Owens himself. And now took some time off. The Trucker just left the company, came back and made an impact, won himself a number one contenders match. And look at him, cocky. My boy done grew his hair and everything. My boy came back with a whole new look, whole new attitude. This Trucker don't care about one soul in this arena. All he cares about right now is getting that World Heavyweight Championship back around his waist, because obviously we do know Jericho has got a fantastic career. Intercontinental Champion, World Tag Team Champion, flipping United States Champion, World Heavyweight Champion, WWE Champion. You name it, man. Chris Jericho has held those championships. First, I mean, he participated in the first ever Money in the Bank ladder match as well. So it's been a very successful career for Chris Jericho, and now looking to be king of the throne again in a company which Jericho hasn't really been for quite a while. So this is going to be a challenge, and something I believe Chris Jericho definitely wants to achieve in his age now, moving forward on WCW in our universe here. But he's got to get past the Architect, man, and the Architect is no joke. We done seen Seth Rollins body a couple superstars, and it ain't been a pretty sight. To be fair, Seth Rollins did lose his World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam to Bill Goldberg, but afterwards instantly cashed in his rematch clause on our live event. After the SummerSlam, we were touring in our live event on Monday. He won back the WCW Championship, and moving forward now is still the WCW Champion. I mean, Goldberg was due for a rematch, didn't activate it. I don't know what happened, man. Now he's gone. Goldberg is gone, and now he ain't got no more rematch clause. It's done. My boy's done. Goldberg is done. I've never seen someone take an arse whipping the way Goldberg just did. Absolutely, just complete domination by Seth Rollins. Roman Reigns. Just complete domination. I'm pretty sure Seth Rollins is looking back in the back at his former tag team partner in Roman Reigns and thinking, if that's what I've got coming in store, I need to be on my game for this match here tonight. That world title looks clean. I ain't gonna like you know it look clean. I ain't gotta tell y'all, it look clean. There's the graphics, and I'm gonna let Lillian Garcia, my Latina, Spanish, got them legs. Okay, I'll stop. They need to change the dress though, but I'll let her do the talking.
Introducing the challenger from Canada, weighing in at 231 pounds, Chris Jericho. Introducing the champion from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins.
In a few seconds, the wait is over, and we will finally get this match underway.
Referee holding up the prize that these two men are fighting for, and you saw the camera go on Chris Jericho taking that deep breath. There's a lot on the line for Chris Jericho here tonight, man. I mean, he may never, he probably knows it, he may never get another opportunity to face off for the World Heavyweight Championship for a very long time, that is. We've got a lot of upcoming guys and a lot of younger guys in Chris Jericho. And obviously with him having a timeout as well, I mean, you never know. This might be Chris Jericho's last chance and only chance to regain a championship that he's not held for many, many years. So this is definitely... my boy taunting already. Are you taunting at a slingshot by Sammy Seth Rollins? I said Sammy Seth Rollins. Sammy, your boy says Sammy Sleth, not Seth, Sleth Rollins. Where did I get that? Sleep. When did Seth Rollins learn to do a standing shooting star press? Because I ain't never know about that. And a Phoenix Splash. Seth Rollins going all out already at the start of this match. You don't want to waste too much energy, my boy, because we all know Chris Jericho could go for hours, and I ain't talking about in the bedroom. Oh, stop! Yeah, pause on that if needed as well, because that might come across a bit, you know, not on the opposite side, which I'm not against, but you know that I just, you know, you have to pause on that. But anyway, back to the action in the ring. Another slingshot by Seth Rollins, and now Chris Jericho hooking the head here. He's going for that suplex, I think, maybe suplex it is by Chris Jericho, and slowing down the pace of this match here. Look at this match. Look at Cookie. Oh, the bulldog! You cannot turn and taunt against Seth Rollins. This man is too fast, too quick, and too smart for you to be standing there taunting, flexing, talk about some I got muscles. We know you got muscles. It's all good. You're a wrestler. You have to have some muscles. To be fair, James Ellsworth ain't got no muscles. And a sit-out suplex by Seth Rollins to Chris Jericho. And it's really been just Seth Rollins so far. Chris Jericho is wasting a lot of time taunting and playing up to the fans. So they need to focus and stay controlled, because he's only got one opportunity with that insecurity to the back of the head. Could go for a pin here. No, he doesn't. Working on the arm of Chris Jericho. No, I possibly don't understand why. Now he goes for the pin. 1, 2, and Chris Jericho stays alive after 2 there. Seth Rollins, 3 months as World Heavyweight Champion, has been a very successful reign. Lost it, as I said, to Goldberg at SummerSlam. Won it back the night after, and moving forward has done very well in protecting his World Heavyweight Championship against the likes of Chris Jericho, against the likes of Austin Aries, and even Bill Goldberg himself, man. And I feel like Bill Goldberg was probably Seth Rollins' biggest challenger in terms of size, in terms of strength, and in terms of his career. He ain't gonna come up against a Goldberg again, so that was a big achievement for Seth Rollins to capture his title back the night after. Probably proving to a lot of people that was a fluke. But yeah, a lot of people saying it was a fluke. Goldberg shouldn't have. Wait a minute, we've seen this before. Oh, the kick to the lower jaw of Chris Jericho, and we all know what comes next, man. It's either that curb stomp or that pedigree, but something is connecting from this point moving forward. And he drags him into the middle of the ring. I think it's the curb stomp. I think it's the curb. No, it's not. It's an Itaguri again to the back of the head, working on the head of Chris Jericho, probably setting up for that pedigree or that curb stomp. And now he's taunting and definitely has got the time to, as Chris Jericho is knocked the fuck out. My boy is done. Look at him. My boy not moving as he crawls now to the bottom rope there. Chris Jericho now trying to... Another suplex by Chris Jericho. I guess that's his way of slowing down the match here. And beautifully executed at that. And now the strikes to the back of the head. You have to stay on a superstar like Seth Rollins. You can't let up. You cannot take your eye off of Seth Rollins, because as well as being smooth and crisp in the ring, he's also very smart, which is why they call him the architect. The way he maneuvers around the ring, the way he works on every body part, it's not something we've seen before. Chris Jericho, okay, taking a page out of Eddie Guerrero's book there, goes for a pin, referee counts 1, counts 2, and Seth Rollins stays alive. As I was saying, that is what you have to do against Seth Rollins. You have to keep him down, man. You cannot let this man maneuver around the ring, because that's why they call him an architect. Very smart. And Chris Jericho is doing the right thing now by keeping him grounded, working on the head, working on the paws, working on the body of Seth Rollins, and just keeping the big man, keeping the man down. And Chris Jericho with the lion soul out of nowhere, referee count 1. We could see a new World Heavyweight Champion, as Seth Rollins just stayed alive before 3. That bitch said 2 and like 1.8 of a count. That made no sense. I know. And I think Chris Jericho's waiting for it. Chris Jericho is waiting for it. Guess he gets it. He gets it. And then in the middle of the ring as well, which means Seth Rollins has got nowhere to go. And the Lions, so the walls of Jericho has been locked in. Seth Rollins has got nowhere to go. They're locked in the middle of the ring. This motherfucker got nowhere. He can't go nowhere. And he does get out of it as Seth flips him over. That strength for the legs, flipping Chris Jericho over out of that. And now goes for a reverse DDT onto Chris Jericho. Could have been in trouble. We could have seen a new world champion just there and then, man. I think Seth Rollins knows this, and I think it's about time he starts to really get back into gear as he once was at the start of this match. Oh my boy, just dragged him around like it was a beef, like it was a dog. My boy said, come in. And again, Chris Jericho back on the head, pause. Working on the head again. Taking him down there. Boy going for a pin. 1, 2. Boy kicks out after 2. I see you. I see you, Chris Jericho. Now looking on, saying, okay, you want to kick out a 2, you want to kick out after 2, drop kick to the lower back. Kick to the back there, and he's going onto the top rope here. Haven't seen Chris Jericho do this much. You ain't seen Chris Jericho go to the top rope for quite a bit, telling Seth Rollins to stand up. Chris Jericho diving down. Here he goes, Chris Jericho. Wait till kick to the middle. Oh my God, wait a minute. Caught him in midair with a kick and a pedigree. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all go check out Impact Wrestling on Thursdays or Fridays, whichever day it comes out. They got the pre-show. The first video that would be uploaded will be the pre-show, so don't get caught off guard by that. It does say in the title though, but sometimes you may get caught off guard. It is the pre-show, and then after that is the main show with you know, Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano. We've got The Rock down there. We've got Mustafa Ali, The Ascension, Flipping, Angelina Love just debuted. So we got a lot of superstars down there on Impact Wrestling, so make sure y'all go check it out. And Chris Jericho here now with the Irish whip into the corner. Chris Jericho waiting, the Bulldog already. The Bulldog already. We just come out from commercial break, and the momentum has shifted. My boy said, and the Lions out in the middle of the ring. New champion. 1, 2, new champion. Oh my gosh, Seth Rollins kicks out after 2. Seth Rollins stays alive. That could have been his World Heavyweight Championship out of the window. And Jericho's looking on, and I think you know what's coming next. Jericho is looking at the legs, and he does get it. And it's not the walls of Jericho, it's the Lion Tamer locked in properly. Full wrenching at the back. Chris Jericho has done it. Chris Jericho is your new World Heavyweight Champion of the world. Goodness me. Seth Rollins just tapped out to Chris Jericho. We just went to commercial, come back, and the momentum have completely shifted. This is why I say to Monday Night Raw, y'all don't go on breaks, because when y'all go on breaks, mid-title matches, this shit always happens. Wait a minute! In the middle of the ring, my camera went all the way fucking up. I don't know what the production was doing, but Chris Jericho is being attacked here by his former best friend, Kevin Owens. And look at the aggression in Kevin Owens. Wait a minute, what's he doing? Ah, the knee to the chest and the head. Pause of Chris Jericho. And he's knocked out. Chris Jericho's in trouble. Oh no, wait, the pop-up powerbomb. Oh, Kevin Owens. I'm out of time, ladies and gentlemen. What a pay-per-view. Leave a like, and I'll see you for WCW on Tuesdays. Goodness me. It's all kicking off again.